not bad.
Well, anyway, the point is they have one major drawback.
Well, it's a very practical problem. The maximum speed of that is 8.
Yeah, and if you live 8 miles from the shops and you can only do 8 miles an hour, and your Conti panties only last half an hour before they start to leak, you've got a problem, as Tiff knows. So, we thought the best thing we could do is speed them up a little bit.
Absolutely. And we are, of course, the right men for this job. Well, me and Jeremy are anyway, because that's some of the things we've done recently. The convertible people carrier, the amphibious cars, they all worked.
Sort of. And Tiff, of course, is from 5th Gear, and they're brilliant at bunching together stuff from what they find lying around. So, I think between all of us, we've done a great job. And
excuse me, at least all our presenters are still fully functional.
So are ours. It's just that one of them thinks he's Napoleon.
Thought he was Napoleon before he rolled on his head. Anyway, these are the pension pods that we've got. We've each been told to go off and do them up. This is Tiff's, so why don't you talk the ladies and gentlemen through what you've done to Nerdle?
Well, in the true spirit of the over-ambitious bodging I've seen you do on your show, I've just gone Route 1 and got rockets. One each side of the automobile, and I'm just going to be, like 2 rockets, I'll be in the post office before you've even moved.
They won't work.
Why not?
Well, the fundamental problem with rockets is that when you light them, you can't turn them off. So if they're still burning when you get to the post office, you'll be straight past. Now, I've
thought this through.
You haven't, I have, because what I've done is fitted fire extinguishers, 4 on either side, feeding through a central exhaust pipe here. Now, you can turn fire extinguishers off when you want to stop, but better still, these are carbon dioxide extinguishers, CO2, so I'm doing my bit for global warming.
You stupid man. That will
What
never
have you done?
work.
Pedals?
No.
AAA batteries?
No, I'm building.
Some other slow thing?
No, I'm building on my victory in the Top Gear Amphibious Car Challenge, and I'm going for environmentally friendly wind power. Now, this really is very, very clever. What we have at the front of the automobile here is a small petrol generator. This makes electric, which is fed down some wires to the back where we have this giant fan.
So is this your bed sheet?
No.
It won't be James's bedsheet. James's bedsheet stands up all on its own, I know.
May I continue?
He's a bachelor.
Back to my technical explanation. The fan speeds up to many, many millions of revs, and then it blows forwards and it fills the bedsheet full of eco-friendly wind.
Yes, but you've got 2 problems that I can see straight away. One, you'll be sitting here, so your view is of, well, not much. And secondly, I know that you've got the propulsion device attached to the vehicle, and that breaks Newton's first law.
So, doesn't matter at all. You see, the thing is, Newton worked out his law in the 18th century, when the electral pension retrieval solution hadn't yet been invented. Therefore, how can it possibly apply?
Well, anyway, listen, we're going to have a drag race.
I mean, all these rockets, is there not really danger one of us might get killed?
Well, you might, but I won't, because I'm wearing one of these.
What's that going to do for you?
I don't know, but Mr. Blair says if you wear one of these, you can't possibly be injured, so there we are. It is, as I say, a drag race. I'll get it on the line. My old snowmobile, there we are. Now back a bit. There we go. And I'd just like to say, for this last show in Birmingham, there's a very special punishment for the loser. You don't just lose the race. You will be involved in an undignified way in the next stunt that we've got lined up, okay? James, you happy with that?
Yeah, absolutely perfect.
You're that confident of winning?
This will work brilliantly.
Are we ready then?
Yeah.
3, we go to those posts.
Okay, no problem. I'll be there. I'll be there before you.
3, 2, 1, go!
Mine hasn't worked at all.
Oh, Tiff's hasn't either.
The rockets seem to go into retro.
Oh dear. Maybe the Newton bloke had a point after all.
So there we are. Who actually lost that?
Well, I got halfway to the post office. I've got to walk. I have to obviously have better firing rockets next time.
James, I think, judging by what I'm seeing, you lost.
Well, are you sure?
Yes, I'm very sure, therefore you will be the human part of the next stunt.
Prepare to pay the penalty, because welcome on stage now, motorcycle stunt star, Jason Finn.
Who I already don't like.
Now, Jason normally jumps over things, okay? But other than Tiff's stricken pension pot, which is now being removed, come on, chaps, put some beef into it, there we go.
Rockets.
He's broken that. There's nothing for him to jump here, okay? So why don't you just lie on the floor? Come on, lie down. Lie down there. Now, don't worry about this, James. I know you might be quite scared, but Richard Hammond did this lengthways, quickly.
Shouldn't we have a rap?
No, you don't need a rap. Richard Hammond did this a couple of years ago. He was fine, honestly.
I'm quite a bit taller than Richard Hammond.
He cleared him by an inch, honestly, don't worry.
All right.
Are we ready, Jason?
No, hang on. Can I just say that if this goes disastrously wrong,
Yeah.
do you promise you'll dial 999 and ask for the Daily Mirror?
I will. Don't worry, you'll be splattered all over the tabloids if this goes wrong. You'll be very rich, or your estate will. Here we go, Jason. 3, 2, 1, go! Ooh, no ramp at all. How's he going to do there? Wow! Who'd like to see that again? Sadly, we don't have slow motion facilities here.
Oh, well, never mind.
No, he's going to do it for real. Get back down there, Jason. One more time. The audience has asked for it. Come on, head down, James, or it'll be knocked off. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. He's on his way. Oh, he's bottled it.
Oh, that's a bit nuts.
I can't imagine that was much fun. Oh dear.
Actually, I seem to have paid quite a lot. Rubber.
Tell you what, James, it's probably better if you go on your hands and knees.
Really?
Yeah, honestly, go on your hands and knees. You'll like
Take
this.
your crown jewels, your buttocks.
Do you like this? Okay, Jason, this is just like at that school you were at.
I didn't go to that sort of school.
Yes, you did. There you go, James. 3 years training. Oh! And it's come to this.
This is a very unfamiliar feeling. I want that to be clear.
There we go. And let's get on with the show. Marvellous.
Hang on a minute.
Jason Finn!
Never mind Jason Finn. I've still got his motorcycle parked in my bottom.
Does that teach you to stop believing in wind power?
Exactly. Now, I think that's enough of James with the bike up his bum. Thanks, Jason. Take care. I like alluding. Now, I want to get it back to cars, if I may, because at any given time in my motoring career, he's very good, isn't he? Any given time in my motoring career, there's only ever been like 1 or maybe 2 cars that I'd actually want to buy with my own money. But just the last 12 months or so, it seems like every week there's another one comes out and you think, oh God, that's got a great engine, or that looks brilliant, or that's a good price, whatever. So we thought it'd be a good idea to assemble a few of the real crackers for you, bring them out so you can have a look. And we're starting with a car that I have to say is very near the top of the list of the cars that I really would buy with my own money. It's the Audi RS4. Now it's available as a saloon or as an estate or as the car we've got here, a convertible. It was aimed, obviously, at the BMW M3, which has a straight-six engine producing about 340 horsepower. This has got a V8 producing 414 brake horsepower, so I think they've overshot. The power is set 60% to the back wheels, 40 to the front wheels, because obviously it's a Quattro. They've lightened the front wings, they've moved the engine back a bit. I think it's actually mounted back to front as well, to try and make the weight distribution better. That makes the handling brilliant. Now you might expect that, but what you don't expect if you know Audi is a good ride, because no Audi in the last 20 years has ever not jiggled on the motorway. This doesn't. It rides brilliantly.
Even with the roof down?
Yeah, there's no scuttle shake at all. 50,000, 60,000 pounds for one of those. A lot of money I know, but worth it. It's an absolutely brilliant car.
That's interesting, actually. You're saying that Audi was deliberately designed to outgun the BMW M3.
Yeah.
Because I think this Mercedes that we're getting here was deliberately designed to outgun the M5. This is the CLS. It looks like a coupe. It is actually strictly a 4-door saloon. It has 4 doors. It has proper room in the back. It has a proper boot. You can have it with a disgusting diesel engine, obviously. It being
Maybe to say disgusting with diesel.
No, you're right, you can have it with the diesel engine. This one has the 6.3-litre AMG engine, but the really interesting difference between this and the BMW is that you get into the BMW and it's like a branch of Dixon's, isn't it? There's knobs and buttons and computers and displays and things that you have to set